damn camera. All right, where the Hebrew Israelites come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America. All right. Wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Speckled Bird. All right, get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back into the ordinance. Order. Order. According to priest Zabak. Order. Order. All right. First and foremost, and as always, we face the east. Call halal Yahweh Shimei Awashai Bahashim Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS. The elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and sincerity of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Salakia today is the Shabbat, so. All right. So what is the news of the day? All right, well, let's get it. Zechariah 5. Zechariah 5:1. This is my favorite subject. My favorite theme. This is one of my favorite themes. It's that demon Marvin Gaye said. One of my favorite themes. This theme. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. All right. So the flavor of the day, if you will, and it has been. This has been going on now about 2 weeks. The balloon incident, right? They shot a balloon down. They let the balloon go from one end of Babylon to the other. They shot it down over the ocean, right? So that started, was it 2 weeks now? But now it's every day. How many balloons from the first balloon? Okay, that's the question. And now, they started out, balloon. Now what is it? Now it's UFO. But wait, I thought we renamed UFOs to UAPs. How come they're not saying, well, we shot down a UAP, right? Well, UAP is how this devil, right? They're like, well, we're going to switch it up because right now we don't have control over the narrative. These goddamn UFOs are showing up everywhere, clowning us, making us look stupid. And then you have the tic-tac. They're like, okay, well, we're going to regain control of the narrative. We're going to call it the tic-tac incident that everybody can relate to, right? Just like everybody can relate. What does UFO mean? It doesn't mean unidentified flying object. It means a fucking flying saucer. All right. When you say UFO, you're thinking of a flying saucer with aliens in it. That's what UFO means. It doesn't mean unidentified flying object. An unidentified flying object is a hornet that you thought was a bee. Okay. Or a little drone, right? A mosquito drone. What the fuck was that? I've never seen that kind of insect fly by me like that or sting me. It came from out of the air. That is an unidentified flying object. Okay? Anything that you don't know what it is and it's in the air flying is an unidentified flying object. A UFO, however, is a spaceship with an alien in it. And we have been socialized to think that, okay? And here's what a UFO is absolutely not, It's absolutely not a spacecraft that the angels happen to be using, right? It's certainly, and the one that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he most certainly is not in one of those uh, war chariots, okay? That does not exist. So you see the narrative, how they're shifting it and they're controlling it, okay? Now, back to balloons. Where was the first time worldwide, when was the first time that a balloon was associated with a UFO? The famous case is Roswell, New Mexico. Well, it was a weather balloon, Project Mogul. Look that up. Project Mogul was a balloon, and what they were doing is it was a weather balloon, but it was a research. It was a secret project, right? But what's the real story of Roswell? Okay. In order to get to the bottom of what happened in Roswell, New Mexico, right, with UFOs and little green men, let's start with the little green men. All right? Where do you have to go to find where those little green men came from in Roswell, New Mexico? Well, you got to start with the angel of death, Joseph Mengele. Who is Joseph Mengele? Well, he was a Nazi in Nazi Germany. And what was he doing in Nazi Germany? Well, he was dissecting human beings and running experiments, and this is where the pharmaceuticals that you know today as psychotropic medicine, right? These different mind controlling. Well, this is Xanax. If you have anxiety, well, this will cure your anxiety. It'll control your anxiety, right? It's going to stop your mind from, thinking certain things, because we worked on this medicine in Nazi Germany. We were doing experiments with what? Mind control, right? We were dissecting children and doing Frankenstein type shit. I'm gonna sew this, and well, I need this kidney. Well, let's see what we can make. And these little children, right? Let's put grown man fingers on a child, right? Let's see if we can, grow a child to be. Let's do these genetic experiments and see what we can, That's the type of shit. If you go and look up Joseph Mengele, the angel of death, okay? What else? Okay, well, the Nazis had a UFO program or a spaceship program where they had discs, Hanebu. What is Hanebu? Hanebu, I believe. Hanebu 1, 2, and 3. Diglocka, D-I-E-G, that's one word, D-I-E, one word, G-L-O-K-K-E, Diglocka, meaning the bell, okay? In Nazi Germany, this was their spaceship program. When you look these things up, the information pops up. So this is in the 40s, okay? 1940, 41, 42. 43. They're building spaceships, trying to weaponize them. Okay? What you would call a disc, a flying disc. They're doing this in World War II in Nazi Germany. Okay. Then the war, right? Then the Russians come in. Then the Americans come in from the other side. They take down Germany. Then you got Project Paperclip, where they take all the Nazi scientists, they round them all up, they divide them. Half go back to Germany, half go back to Russia, half go to Roswell, New Mexico, to Area 51, where they test what? Flying, what do you call it? Military experimental aircraft. Area 51. Okay. Where did one crash these experimental aircraft that the Nazis were developing? Well, you bring that program back here, out there at a military base called Area 51. They're still working on perfecting these flying discs, right? And they're having trouble. Why? Because they're crashing. Now, what are they doing? They're trying to be like the Most High. That's what the devil does. And when I say the devil, I mean the so-called white man Esau. He's just trying to be the Most High. I will exalt my throne above the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Paraphrase, okay? He's just trying to be like the Most High. So he's building, I'm going to build me some spaceships too. Right? So when a spaceship crashes, was that the Most High and the angels? Here's the difference between some man-made shit and something that is celestial that the Most High created through his son Yahushua. They don't crash. They're perfect. Well, a spaceship crashed in Roswell, New Mexico in 47. The war ended in 45, right? In 47, after they divided up the Nazi scientists under Project Paperclip, look it up, in the desert out there where they test exotic new flying experimental aircraft, if you will. Does that make sense? Well, explain the little green men. Well, I'm sure Mengele was out there, right? With his little whatever he was out there, his little creations. We need a story. We need to obfuscate. We need to distract people's understanding from the actual truth. What's the actual truth? The elder brother, not Zabak, what's his name? Kazak. The elder brother Kazak out there in Mississippi, he says, well, the angels got big old afros like the Jackson 5. That makes sense. Right? What do they look like? Well, go into Ezekiel and read the account. That's what they look like. Not little green men. They look, not aliens, right? They look like austere, grown-ass men, huge, with a big old afro like the Jackson 5. Okay? So what does the devil do? He flips it. Or they're tiny, they're green, they got long fingers. That's what they created. They put them in their experimental aircraft. Oh, one crashed over here. Now we got a story, right? It was a weather balloon. It was Project Mogul. Nigga, which one is it? Well, this is an account of a real one. Okay, we got a real one. Zechariah, right, was being shown one. And here's the account. This is 2,000 years ago. Right? When nothing was in the air. Nigga wasn't experimenting with shit back then. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. And now they're about to explain the function of these war chariots. Okay, because that's what they are. All right? Well, what was Hitler doing? Well, he was trying to develop a war chariot. What were the Nazis doing? They were trying to get their weapons of war up, put guns on these things, right? And they were failing. For what? For war. They knew eventually they got to go to war with the Most High, right? Okay. What do we have today? Well, we got the Navy, a F-22 shot. What is an F-22? It's a war chariot, right? The Blue Angels. Satan's angels. Satan's Blue Angels. This is about the military doing what? Shooting down what? What they're trying to make you believe is a war chariot. You can't shoot down an angel. Sorry. Nowhere in the scriptures does it say that. So the devil, the so-called white man Esau, he can't fool the men of the Lord. Can't fool us. We know what it is. So when you put that bullshit propaganda out there, we shot down a Tic Tac. Nigga, no you didn't. You mocked up a Tic Tac, right? You've had all this time. Then you put the Tic Tac incident out there, what, 3 years ago? Tic Tac incident. Well, it looked like a Tic Tac. You finally let a nigga come out and tell the truth. Well, I was flying my F-22, and then I saw right in front of me a Tic Tac, and it disappeared, right? It shot off faster than anyone could ever imagine, any plane, right? And what did you do? He said, okay, let's go build one so we can distract and beguile and obfuscate what's really going on. So I'm watching the Elder Apostle Tahar's video this morning, and he's speaking on the chariots, and I got a picture of what they shot down, yesterday, today. What is it? Lo and behold, it's a Tic Tac, right? Pretty much what Zechariah is explaining, right? A cigar-shaped, cylindrical UFO. Shows a picture of it. It's kind of, got a little damage, looking like it got shot down or whatever. In the snow, sitting there in the snow. Not a balloon. This is like a Tic Tac, and they're trying to say that it's a UFO. See, so the devil will set you up like this. Well, it was a Tic Tac, and da-da-da-da, it was doing all kind of crazy things. 3 years later, oh, we shot one down. Nigga, what did you shoot down? You didn't shoot down the angels. Okay? Because every word out of your mouth is a lie. So you're not fooling us. Yeah, whatever that thing is, looks like a tic tac, and now you're controlling the narrative. You're getting back on the top of it. Why? Because these craft, right, got you on the run, boy. Let's read on. Zechariah 5:3. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth, that's Esau, the so-called white man, the thief, who cometh not but to steal and to kill. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. Who swears? Put your hand on the Bible. I solemnly swear that I shot down a tic tac. No, nigga, no, you didn't. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. And I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill. Who is that? It's Esau, the so-called white man. Okay. What is he doing in Eastern Europe right now? Well, he's stealing, right? He's doing a bit of white-on-white crime. He's over there trying to steal Vlad's natural resource. Why? Why would they want to take down the Russians? Why would Babylon the Great want to go start a war on Russia's doorstep? Because they want to steal the natural resources. Why does Russia have more nukes than anybody else? Because the materials, the raw materials needed to make nukes are found where? In Russia. And this is how the devil operates. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. Who is the thief? Esau, Edom. Where's his house? His main house is the White House, okay? And where's that located? In the District of Columbia. Where's that located? In Babylon the Great. It shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. Right? That's Babylon the Great. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. A great fire is coming very soon. Right? And like the elder apostle said yesterday, all right, we're almost at the finish line. That's where we're at with this thing. Hell, I want to see a tic-tac right now. I know that the angels are encamped around them that fear him. But my faith is strong. I've seen some things that strengthen my faith to the point where, hey, when the elder apostle Tahar speaks, if you understand that Abba Bivens was Elijah to come. John the Baptist, right? To restore all things. When you understand that, right? You understand that King Masha was King David. You understand who said that? Who stands by that? Well, somebody's standing for the truth. Who is standing 10 toes down for this truth more so than anybody else on the face of the planet? That would probably be, if I'm wrong, correct me and show me, right? Prove all things. Show me that it's not the elder apostle Tahar. So then, by that mathematical calculation, who would be the mouthpiece for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua here on the earth? It would be the elder apostle Tahar. So when the elder apostle Tahar says, comes on my page and leaves a comment, right? My mom passes away. He leaves a comment after watching my video, okay, that, hey, your mom is good. Your mom is good. She's with the Most High, right? Wait a minute. This guy is the mouthpiece for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua here on the earth. So, and then he makes a video, right? After the comment, he makes a video to compliment the comment, right? This guy is the mouthpiece for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So it's nothing less than made a video. To my astonishment, I'm like, wow, you know, I mean, on the ground, right here, that is remarkable. That's the spirit. There's nothing less than the spirit. But then when you take it to the next level, you make a video, he's the mouthpiece for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's nothing less than the Most High reassuring me that my mom is there with him. And I got the message, you know. So it's things like that. I don't have to see a tic-tac. I want to. But to be able to see in the spirit that the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, sent me a message through his mouthpiece, the elder apostle Tahar. That's all the sign I need. That's better than seeing a tic-tac, you know? That, you know what that means? Here's what that means to me. Been struggling, right? To even believe that you're in the truth, right? Because it takes contrite, a humble spirit. It takes faith. It takes belief, right? And sometimes demons got you on the ropes, and you'd be like, "Damn, is this real? Is what I'm doing real?" Right? Sometimes you're on the ropes, and sometimes you need some encouragement. Well, let me tell you, okay, what that means for me. That's great encouragement for me. All right. Again, I don't have to. I want to see a chariot so bad, but I don't have to. Right. Some of the things that have happened in the last year, right? One of those things, Mike the Christian, I forget what his page is called. He's got that money thing. He's got a little money channel where he goes in and he speaks about finances and where the money is. I forget. He's always talking about God. Mike the Christian, Judite. Right? I go in. leaves his number. He chats back and forth, and I set him up. I was like, I'm gonna speak about the chariots. I go in and speak about the chariots. I said it's all about the chariots. What did I say? It's all about the UFOs. Right? Caught him. he answered the phone. I'm like, it's all about the UFO. And then little trinket that the Most High put the spirit on me about come around the mountain. I had him all set up, and he took the bait. I say, go to Wikipedia and set him up, and boom, caught him. What happens? You know, I thought I was clever. I'm like, yeah, you got him, da-da-da-da. And then the elder apostle Tahar makes a video about it. Yeah, it's all about the chariots. It's all about the. I'm like, it's a big old sign for me. I'm like, oh, yeah. That's a sign. I get chills, right? Been many times and I'm like, damn, I'm not in truth. You get kicked out, you know. Spirit is all low. Like, I got to fight my way back in this thing. I got to fight. I'm still in this thing. I got to fight, right? You get a sign. Some brothers, you watch them on the East Coast, they see chariots like it's nothing. I think that's a chariot, right? The elder brother Hawad, right? In the news, sees chariots like it ain't no. That's a chariot, right? Point the camera up, there's a chariot just flying, moving. I'm like, how do they do that? I'm a Wanga Bar. Oh, it's chariots. Call all y'all. I'm like, how do they do that? They just see chariots like it's nothing. And I'm like, I want to see a chariot. I want to see a chariot, right? And you know, hey, some brothers ain't gonna see a chariot. Apparently, that's me, right? So what do? So what do? You understand that you ain't gonna see a chariot, so maybe you're gonna see something else. Maybe it's not for you to see a chariot. Maybe it's for you to see in the spirit, right? It's a different gift. Faith is a gift, right? Where does your faith come from? What is it? Israel looketh for a sign. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Negroes got to see something, right? Well, to see in the spirit, that's a real gift. Okay? And I know I'm being long-winded, but they would always, it used to really get me because a brother, whether he was a brother or not, right, would say, oh, you ain't spiritual. You ain't spiritual. That would really get me. Like, well, who made you the spirit guide who gets to determine who's spiritual and who ain't? Well, you ain't spirit. The spirit ain't dealing with you. The spirit ain't dealing with you. I'm like, that would really get me. Like, okay, all right, the spirit ain't dealing. Somebody could really tear you down, right? And at the time, you know, I'm like, maybe that's true, right? Or you ain't spiritual. What does that mean, right? It used to really tear me up. And then, I would say about maybe 4 years ago, I started to understand what that meant. I gotta be spiritual. It's something you gotta work on, right? Pray to be able to see in the spirit. And then it started making sense. I'm like, oh, okay, that means this and this, and I'm gonna get that real quick. And then I'll get back to the chariots. But I started to understand what it meant to be able to see in the Spirit, to walk in the Spirit. And then you start, you have to do spiritual calisthenics, if you will, right? You have to exercise. You have to work at it. You got to build that thing up, right? You got to build up your spiritual eyesight to be able to see in the Spirit. And here's what I know now. I know now that if somebody tried to say, "Oh, the Spirit ain't dealing with you," yeah, you ain't spiritual, I know that's a lie now. Because the scriptures, right, mean something totally different, like Adam Abbott, right? Adam Abbott was probably a great mathematician, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4, and this is how he's putting things together. Precept upon precept, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and that's how you get here. And the elder Monatazakba out there, he broke it down. He was breaking Adam Abbott down. No, you got to be spiritual. Precept upon precept is one thing. Prove all things with the precepts, that's one thing. But then it's a whole different thing to be spiritual, to have spiritual vision, to have spiritual discernment. If you want to pray for something, you want to add something to your prayer, pray for spiritual discernment. First Corinthians 2 and 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Okay? When you're walking in the Spirit, when you can see in the Spirit, you can see who is not. Your spiritual vision enables you or allows you to see. Hey, the Spirit ain't dealing with you, bro. Right? And you don't want to say that. You got to be careful when you say shit like that. Hey, the Spirit ain't dealing with you, bro. Now, the elder Monatazakba, he can say that, right? The rebukinator, that's his job. See, certain people have certain lots. His is to rebuke the shit out of somebody. So if you gotta say, hey, the spirit ain't dealing with you, right? That's what you don't want. You don't want to hear somebody say that. If somebody says that to you, what do? You go work on your spirit, right? Do spiritual curls. Anyway, Salakia. I'm going to read that in the NLT. But people who aren't spiritual, you ain't spiritual. Nigga, you ain't spiritual, right? But people who aren't spiritual can't receive these truths from God's Spirit. Okay, going back into Adam Abbott, the Wi-Fi. You ain't got spiritual Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi ain't spiritual, right? It all sounds like foolishness to them. They can't understand it. For only those who are spiritual can understand what the Spirit means. That's the Spirit. I remember that. Hey, that's the Spirit. Something come up, right? You see something that you're thinking about. See 144 all the time. That's the Spirit. time right now where the only thing that means anything, right? You could check your spirit like this. Does the only thing that means anything this truth right now? Well, they shot down a UFO in Alaska. That's spiritual. That applies to this truth. Everything from the time you wake up. Did I have a spiritual dream? Call halal Yahweh Shem Shai for me opening my eyes. And this is the first thing on my mind. Call halal Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, when you wake up from sleeping, first word out of your mouth, the first thought you have is Yahweh Shem Shai. And this truth. Every day, all day. I gotta go to work tonight. Call halal Yahweh for me having a job, right? I went to work last night with my old man, and I do mean old. He's old, poor guy. I love him to death. And he did good, you know. Blowing the sax, the tenor. When you pull out that tenor, right? Coltrane style. See, this old guy is known, right, for blowing fire through the tenor horn, right? When he was young, right? I was a kid. From time I was a kid, your daddy bad on that horn. Your daddy, like, hey, you Bobby son? Your daddy bad on that? I'm like, right? You grow up like that. And you want to be him, right? Dad was a rock star, right? And they talk about, yeah, your dad. I'm like, yeah. To this day, last night, yesterday, before going to work with my dad, right? And he's being my dad on the stage and looking at me, barking at me. I'm like, I hate to go to work with Dad because I'm 5 years old, right? He's screaming at me like I'm a 5-year-old. But last night, you know, he didn't do a lot of that. He didn't give me no solos, but he will be 85 in July 4th. He'll be 85. And to be able to blow that tenor horn, can't really do it like you used to at 85, right? And really, you know, it's kind of time to put the horn down, but his young wife won't let him do it because that's how she gains her whatever, notoriety, right? Oh, that's Bobby's wife. I'm like, you're my age, right? Let that man sit down, right? He can play one tune. He can get up and, you know, a 45-minute set. You know, we're at the end of this thing. These things don't even matter anymore. But you wake up, the first thought is, Yahweh Shem Shai, thank you. Thank you for these things. Thank you for, you know, a job that I hate, by the way. You know, I love my father, but I hate to play with him. Right? I hate to go to work. That gig was over. I was like, oh, thank God that's over. Told me about that gig, what? Was it October? Or early, like September. I got a gig, son, and I need you to, like, oh, no. When is it? Oh, it's on February the 11th. Wow. I'm like, okay, I ain't got to think about that for months. But he right there, knock on the door. Son, I need you for this gig. And I'm like, Sure, Dad. I'm gonna honor you because it says so right here. Right? We're almost done. We're we're almost at the finish line, I believe we're. And I don't have to do that anymore. I'll be so happy. People don't understand. To get up and play, right? They think that it's just that, right? They think it's just, well, you hop up on the stage, you play, and people, women throw their panties at you. No, nope. Whole lot of, it's a whole day's work. You're at home. You gotta get you. What am I gonna use tonight? I'm gonna use this amp. I need these chords. Let me restring the guitar. You're doing all of this work. Then you go pick up this heavy shit and you take it, you put it in the damn car the first time. Then you go to where you're going to go set up and play. They call it play. No, it's work. Right? You take the shit out of the car and you lug it, and you're old now and your knees are all fucked up, and this shit's heavy. You get a little dolly, you push your shit in there. You ain't played a note yet. Right? And then you got a normal gig is 3 45-minute sets. Salaki, I gotta take this. It's my brother. Hey, what's up? Not the 16th, it's on the 23rd. Whenever the 23rd is. Yeah. The 23rd is a Thursday, right? Yeah. So you got a little time. We got a little time to get our ducks in order. Right, right. Yeah. Is this the Super Bowl? Dang. Huh. Right. I worked with him last night. He didn't say anything about it. Well, see, if I go over there, I can't go over there with his stepson. He and I are at odds. So if I go over there, I'd have to bring a self-protection tool with me. You understand? Right, and I can't do that at his house. You know, it'll turn into that, and that would be me. Nigga, you knew that was gonna happen before you came. Well, why'd you come? Well, so that's probably why he didn't say anything to me, because he knows the situation. Right? So that guy lives there at his mama. He lives at his mama house. So anyway, I'm out here preaching the word, so let me get back to it. I'll hold up. So that was my brother, Salakia. That was my brother asking me when mom's funeral is, and telling my business, but I ain't got nothing to hide anyway. Apparently, my dad, who I worked with last night, didn't mention that he's having a Super Bowl party at the house. And the reason why he didn't mention it to me is because his stepson which is a nigga that come out here and scoff the camp, threatening to fight me, threatening to shoot me, and all this other crazy dumb shit, right? Claimed to be, after I showed him he's an Israelite, and he claimed that this is some bullshit, some crazy dumb shit, right? Why am I even bringing this up? Because I can't go out there. Why? Because I'm a grown-ass man, knowing what's going to happen. And if you go out there, then something could happen, and fight gets started. Nigga done took 2 sips of alcohol and now want to fight. I'm like, no, no, no. So, and fuck the superb owl. It's a ritual. I didn't even know it's Super Bowl Sunday until he just said that. Is that right? Oh, today's Super Bowl? Who's playing? And not that, that's wicked or anything. There's big aspects of it are wicked, but my focus is on this truth. Okay? Now, can they explode a electronic, what is it? Electromagnetic pulse? Can they explode an EMP during halftime? That would be my only interest in the Super Bowl. Is they're going to do something that's going to cause an EMP at that moment, right? This is how this devil gets there. He's going to use a ritual. They make movies about, well, during the Super Bowl, there's an earthquake and the field disintegrated while the nigga was about to score a touchdown. Those are the things that I'm interested in, not the fucking stupid ass Super Bowl, which is scripted. It's a ritual, and it's about the exchange of money and a distraction. What are they going to be doing? What laws are they passing? What are they doing? They got all these distractions going. One of them is this fucking Super Bowl. They're shooting down UFOs right now. And I'm not being distracted. You know what? Call hello Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Kadash. That my eye, Lord willing, my eyes. I don't give a fuck about no damn Super Bowl. Right? I want to make my dad happy and honor him, of course. Hope I did that last night. I want to tell him that, hey, guy, you got to put the horn down. I got a job coming up. I want you to come up and play for one song. So be ready. Warm up the horn in the bathroom. Come out strong. Oh, I'll be glad when this whole thing is over. Okay. So my brother didn't know. He's like, is the funeral on the 16th? I'm like, no, it's on the 23rd. You were there when we were planning the whole thing. It's my brother. The rock star. If anybody's a rock star, it would be him. Right? Shit been over. Back to the chariots. All this is about the chariots. How are we? The chariots play an integral part in our salvation. The chariots are about war. How did the Most High take down Pharaoh with the chariots of the Lord? Yahushua was out there in his war chariot. And that had to be the most, and it was, okay? There's only going to be one thing that is more spectacular than the miracles that took place when what? The parting of the Red Sea chariot. Let my people go. Now your whole army is dead. Well, this is the greatest empire at the time. Nobody could take Egypt down. Well, the Most High, it's easy. Nigga, you going heads up with the Most High? You stupid. He's got chariots that fly, nigga, laser beams. Nigga, you on a horse, horse-drawn carriage and shit. Shooting arrows, nigga. All right. Janus and Jambres ain't got that much magic. So, what is going to trump that situation? Them niggas was looking at a huge war chariot doing spectacular things. What could trump that? Well, the same thing. In an even more spectacular fashion. Right? No more will it be said. Let's get there. That's dealing with the chariots. No more will it be said. See if I can find it. No more will it be bear with me. Got myself in a quagmire. Come on. Ah, Jeremiah 16 and 14. Let me get it here. Dealing with Jeremiah 16 and 14. All right, and the header on it says, "Hope despite the disaster." It says, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their forefathers." Okay? So, how did Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai bring up the children out of Israel, Salakia, bring up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt? How did he do that? Here's how he did it. A pillar of fire by night and a pillar of cloud by day. That goes back to ancient Egypt. What is that talking about? A war chariot. What were they doing? Well, at that time, it's a war tactic, okay? It's called retreat. Retreat. You got to retreat. They were like this. Oh, shit. Let's go this way. Here come these motherfucking chariots. And Pharaoh's like this. Get them niggas. Get them. We're gaining on them. Get them niggas. They running. They're retreating. And what did we do? We retreated right through the Red Sea. And Pharaoh said, "Get them niggas." And then, right when it was too late, Pharaoh said, "Oh shit, it's an ambush." What is the moral of the story? When you think somebody's running away, they could be leading you right into an ambush. Them niggas right in the middle of the Red Sea, with water being held back on both. What was holding the water back? The chariot. Well, how did the Red Sea part? The chariot? Yahushua is right there in the war chariot. Then what did the chariot? The chariot, right? I don't think there's an account of him firing one laser, but it did stand in between and hold off the Egyptians for the retreat or the setting up of the ambush, right? So lasers weren't really used in that instance. So how do we get here? No more will it be said. Where is it? 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said that the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto them. How is that going to happen? How do you put that into a real-time scenario? The chariot. The chariot led us out of Egypt, ancient Egypt. Okay? It was hot out in the damn desert. The chariot was so big over them, shaded us. We didn't burn our asses up. Chariot fought for us. Chariot set up the ambush. Took Pharaoh and his whole army down in a tried and true war tactic called an ambush. Why? Because they were at war. Pharaoh was at war with the Most High. How stupid. He's stupid. Well, who's that stupid now? Well, this is modern day Egypt. This is spiritual Egypt. And you got this goddamn devil, the so-called white man. What is he doing? He's trying to fight against the Most High like a dumbass. All over again. Well, now they got jet fighters. They got F-22s that shoot down UFOs. Right? This is going to be the best movie ever created. They made a movie about it. ID4, Independence Day, where they wrote themselves in as the victor. Doesn't say that in the scriptures. Okay? You tried to, what they call, flip the script. Janus and Jambres ain't got that much magic, nigga. Sorry. What's his name? Who made Star Wars? What's this nigga's? Damn, I forget the filmmaker. The small hat filmmaker is, I forget his name. Anyway, that would be Janus and Jay. That's the magic. Well, you made a film making it look like you took the Most High and the angels down. You took Yahushua and his whole, you shot up his spaceship, and you happened to win. No. Let's get it. Okay. Read this real quick. Jeremiah 16 and 15. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. How did that happen? Well, let's get the account. first, you got to take down Pharaoh. Let's get the takedown of Pharaoh and how it had. Of course, it involves the chariots. Letting you know that ne'er one of them is going to get shot down. That's a goddamn lie. That's Janus and Jambres with their weak-ass magic that can't fool the very elect. Lord willing, we are those men. Can't fool us. Second Ezra 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea. It's not just Egypt this time. It's all the armies of the world gathered together. It's already more epic than just Egypt right there. And the weapons are so far, they're furbished. These weapons. No more little horse-drawn carriages and archers and lances and shit. Body armor. These weapons are completely furbished. They can fly now too. Right? And they do have UFOs, if you will, spaceships with circular disc shape. This nigga got some shit in it. He ain't shown you yet. Second Ezra 13 and 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. She'll be coming around the mountain. But I would have seen the region or the place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. All right? This is talking about the chariots, the spaceships, the war chariots. This is the war. This is the real Independence Day and how it really went down, not the magic and bullshit that they tried to feed you, brainwash you into believing about the aliens and the little green men, and somehow Will Smith was able to take them down with a fucking poop butt fighter jet, right? Him and Harry Connick. After this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. What is it? How do you say that? See, that applies to what is about to happen. How did they phrase that back in the days of ancient Egypt and Pharaoh? They said this, and the Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart. Okay? Most High said, let my people go. And Pharaoh said, get the fuck out of here. Get you niggas, get out of here. And the Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart. Get them niggas. Right? Well, right here it says, 2 Ezra 13 and 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. They were like this. Nigga, I'm not doing this. Get these niggas. Most High hardened their heart, which is your mind. He's like, I programmed, you're going to fight in. We're scared as shit. We're shitting on ourselves down here. Well, you're going to, hey, gird up your loins. We got a movie to make, right? And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Now we're going to use the laser. We didn't use, how about Shemal Shai and the angels didn't use the weapon systems in ancient Egypt. They used an old tried and true war tactic called an ambush, right? And didn't have to fire a shot because they held back the water. And when Pharaoh and his army walked into the strike zone, Just let the water go and drown them niggas. Pharaoh's army got drowned. As a nigga would say, Pharaoh's army got drowned. Drowned it. Okay? Fuck you niggas. Yeah, I talk proper. I talk like a white boy. Fuck you niggas. How about that? Not the men of the Lord, but you know what I'm saying. Anybody pushing black culture and stupidity, sagging your motherfucking pants, looking like a goddamn idiot, somehow that's cool. I see a nigga with his pants hanging off. That shit fucking irks the fuck out of me. Vexes my spirit. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been, a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his Salaki. Yep. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been, a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest. This is referring to the weapon systems on the war chariots. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. Not one time does it say one of the chariots of the Most High got shot down. Not once. So this bullshit story about we shot down a UFO. It looks like a Tic Tac. Well, nigga, you made the Tic Tac. You mocked it up, made it look like it got shot down, and your movie is weak compared to what the true epic is. Right?
And we are believers.
Who do we believe in?
In God.
Is God Jesus? You believe in Jesus?
It's the same. God and Jesus are the same.
No, they're not.
Oh, we can record that. Oh, I thought you were recording.
I am. But listen, God and Jesus are the same?
Hey, I don't want to discuss that because
Why?
we have a different belief.
Okay, but you got to prove what you believe.
I can prove it to you.
Prove it.
I'm alive, and God gave me today the wisdom to wake up.
So is God as Jesus, or is Jesus the Son of God? Do you have any children?
A lot.
Okay, do you have a son?
Yes.
He's your son, right?
Yes.
Is he you?
No.
He's your son.
Yeah.
Same thing with God. Okay, now I can pull out a scripture right now and read it where it says
Let
this.
me drink something.
Jesus says this. Listen, he says this. He says, there is none good, but only one. And that is my Father who is in heaven.
Okay.
Right? You want me to get it? I'll get it. There is none good. Why callest thou me good? There is only one good, and that is my Father who is in heaven. How can he's talking about his Father. He's not talking about himself.
No.
Okay. You agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so whoever taught you that God and Jesus are the same, Jesus himself.
No. Because
Go ahead.
you're going to confuse yourself
No,
if
no.
you said
No.
that.
No, you gotta, if I say what?
If you say, remember what you repeat what you said. Repeat.
God and Jesus are not the same person, because Jesus speaks about his Father. He says there's only one good.
But because he loved his father more than nobody else, and he followed what he said to him.
But you said he is God.
And the meaning they are the same because he died. The father telling you come and die, you come into this world.
He said that to his son, or he said that to
The
himself?
father said to the son.
Okay,
you
so
come
that's
in,
two
you come
different
in,
people.
You come into this. He bring here to the earth to give example to the people.
That's two
He
different.
died for us, but he died
Who's
for
us?
us.
Who's us?
Us, me and you.
No.
Jesus Christ
no.
died for us.
Okay, well let's. We want to see what Jesus said. Here's what Jesus
I believe
said.
in Bible. What
Do
kind
you
of Bible
believe-
you have? Let me see.
King James.
King James, the best.
Okay, well wait. Right, the best. No, you believe in Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's see what he said. This, This is Matthew 15:24. Matthew 15:24. You ready?
Yeah.
But he answered, when it's red, what does that mean?
The red means it's
That's Jesus, right?
no, the red means that's
That means that's Jesus speaking.
no, that is good.
No, when it's red, that means it's
It's
Jesus.
important. It's important.
It means it's Jesus speaking.
Okay,
But
okay,
look,
I got
but he answered and said, "Who is he?" That's Jesus. When it's red, it's Jesus.
Okay.
Now listen to what he's saying.
Okay.
I am not sent. God sent his son, right? Like you said.
Yeah.
Who did he send him to?
To the world.
To the world, right?
No.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. This is Jesus telling you who he was sent to, not what you believe. But this is
That
what.
mean,
Wait, listen. This is what he said out of his own mouth. Do you believe what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to show you again.
Okay.
That's what he said in red. Okay?
Okay.
And then I have something good to tell you.
Hey,
Okay?
you
Hold on.
recording all this?
Yeah, but you're a star. Dude. Don't
I
worry.
start, I know.
You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Okay, now,
I don't see you
Matthew
recording.
5
Let's see.
is red. It's red. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You try to knock it down.
No.
Okay, here we go. Here, you're doing good. You're doing good. Okay. Now, see all that red?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Matthew 10. Slow. Okay? I'm going to start at 2. Now, the names of the 12 apostles, Jesus had the apostles,
Yes,
right?
I know.
The names of the 12 apostles are these. First, Simon, who is called Peter, Andrew, his brother, James, and da-da-da-da, right? These 12, wait. These 12, there's 12 apostles,
Yes.
right? These 12, Jesus sent forth and commanded them. Jesus gave them a command. He said, you guys line up, all 12 of you. You ready? I'm going to command you. I'm going to tell you what you got to do.
Yes.
These 12, Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into any way of the Gentiles and into any city of the Samaritans. He said, here's what I want you to do. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He said, look, don't go to the Gentiles. Don't go over here to these Africans. You got to go to your people. What was Jesus' nationality?
Hey,
Wait.
Huh?
What was Jesus? Was he a Jew?
No.
What was he?
I think Jerusalem.
Huh?
He's really, I don't know.
He's an Israelite. He's an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Okay? Now, here's
Hey, but why he say not go to the rich, not go to different people, go to the same people? Why?
of rich. So about the rich people of Israel. His people. Listen.
Why you have to go to the same people? That's important because
It's very important.
that means we have to save ourselves you have to save the same nationality. That means you don't have to go to this race.
See, who are God's chosen people?
Yeah.
Who are God's chosen people? Do you know?
Israel.
There you go. And his son is from the nation of Israel, the tribe of Judah, and he's telling you himself, hey, my father sent me to my people. Now, here's the good news. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. I like that. I like to.
Right?
I love it.
Okay, what color is my skin? Is that a hard question? What color? What color? Fast, real quick. What color is my skin? What color?
I go say Spanish, trigueño.
Huh?
Trigueño.
What color?
The same of mine.
Right, which is?
Huh?
What color?
I can say black.
Cafe.
Cafe.
Right?
Brown. Yeah.
It's not negro.
No.
Cafe.
Cafe.
Okay. And the one they call
Brown.
Jesus, what color was his skin? What does the Bible say?
White.
No, don't say white. Okay.
Go to the Bible.
Is anybody
What
this?
color?
Is anybody this color?
No.
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 And
That
no.
I know.
And nobody is this color.
And that I know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
somebody's lying.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Why? Because they don't want you. Okay. So, what does this mean? This is fun, huh?
Yeah. I like it because I learned something.
Right. That's right.
like-
Well, that's why I'm standing out here. See, because God, not His Son, but God brought you out here.
Yes.
He brought you here to learn this. Okay. Revelation. What does Revelation mean?
Revelation means reveal what you can read
To
before.
reveal, okay? The revelation, this is Revelation 1:1, the revelation of Jesus Christ. We're about to reveal him. What?
Let me tell you something about
Go ahead.
Revelation.
Go ahead.
Revelation is too deep. Better not go into.
Okay,
me.
unless, right, okay, but that's why you were brought here, so that you can understand these things. Let me start right here. The one that they call African Americans, right, that are here, right? If the guy called Jesus walked up right now, you know what they call him? He's an African American.
¿Ah? ¿Te la traigo? Let me bring something.
Okay.
Hey, you want something to bring?
No,
You good?
I got a little
Let me
tea
bring
there.
something to him. Wait. I like it.
Okay, all right, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Let's get Caesar. What was I gonna get and I didn't get it? I'm just trying to go with the spirit. Caesar. So speaking on the chariots, Issachar came up.
Yeah, and I want to show you, approve of something I have myself that nobody have it.
Okay. All right.
Huh?
Okay, yeah.
I'm
I got-
unique.
Okay, but you got to prove it out of here.
I'm
right?
gonna prove it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I believe I have a good point. You're gonna tell me. Please
Okay.
be honest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at this guy. I love it. And call halal Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, for the milk. All I got is milk. I can't, you know. I'm not the brother Naquam that knows everything, right? I got to stay on that milk level, and what I'm saying is Thawadi Yahweh Shem Shai for sending me, you know, milk type situations. I'm ready.
Because I believe my mama told me, and I believe what my mother told me.
What she said.
I believe what you said. When I born myself, I'm born like this.
Yeah,
And I have a proof in my hand, I'm born like this.
right.
You see it?
When you got what?
Oh, I'm gonna repeat one more time.
When you were born,
I'm born like this.
came out like this.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And I have a proof, I'm born like that.
You have proof?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what does this mean?
It means pray.
You praying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm born praying.
Okay.
Okay? And because I'm born like that, I have something in me that's not coming yet.
Okay.
God has to give me that wisdom. You know what it is.
Okay. So, let me say this. Not to cut you off, but that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can tell you this. Okay. The ones that they call the Negroes, right, are the tribe of Judah. There's 12 tribes of God's chosen people, the nation of Israel.
Yes.
The Negroes are the tribe of Judah. Are you Mexicano?
No.
What are you?
Central America.
Okay, what part?
San Salvador.
San Salvador. You would probably be from the tribe of Asher. The Mexicans.
The
are-
African. I'm the tribe Africa.
Huh? No, not Africa.
No. Because all this, you know, who discovered America? It's Cristobal Colon.
Okay, but what does it mean, discover?
He come into that country to steal things for the people.
Right, that's what it means,
Yeah,
discover.
he discovered because he want the gold. He want everything the people have it.
That's the doctrine of discovery.
Yeah.
Means I'm going to come and steal it and kill the people.
Yeah.
So who was here before they got here?
The Indian.
Okay, so the Native American Indians from North America, that's the Israelites from the tribe of Gad.
Okay.
So all the way down South America, right? Before the conquistadors, Espanol?
Conquistador.
You speak Espanol?
Yes.
Okay, because where's Spain? Where is it? Where's Spain at? Spain is in Europe, right?
Yeah.
English, I'm speaking English. Where's that? That's in Europe.
Yeah.
Those people hate us, right? Spaniards hate you. So why are you speaking Spanish? Because they conquered you and forced you to speak their language.
Yeah.
Okay, same with us. Now, who are these people that are over here before the Spaniards came in? Who are those people? God's chosen people.
That means you
The
believe.
Israelites.
That
Wait,
means you believe in the 12
Tribe.
tribe. You believe in that.
Here's what you're learning right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not San Salvador. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Asher.
Hey, what I learned.
That's what I'm showing.
What I learned here. That's why the reason United States. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
United States pay the people who live in the, what you call them, the Indian.
Yeah.
They not working. They have a free lunch.
Because it's their land first. It was genocide. They stole the land. They killed all the people.
Remember the people who do the casinos?
Yeah, yeah.
What you call it? I forget the name. But they have you only live in here if you're born.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. I understand that. Why?
But why didn't the state support them? Why they give United States give you money monthly?
Because
They don't pay rent. They don't pay house. They get checked monthly for not doing nothing. And you know what? What is that? That make people lazy.
right. And then they feed them some alcohol, keep them down. They get them abortions. They dump stuff
Why
on the
United
land.
States don't want people to see in life? Why they want you to see your law? You want to see you right there in the ground. They don't want to see you go up.
Right. Because they know that we are the children of Israel. They know who we are. We don't know. So we got that now. See, here's what happened.
But that happened years and years, 100 years, more. I
Listen,
haven't been born this
And
year. That
here's
happened.
why. Why did that happen? Why
keep it happening.
Why did the white man? Why was he able to come over and kill all these people and still live? Why? Because we are the children of Israel. And let me finish. The children of Israel made a deal with God. He said, God said this, and I'll pull it out of the Bible. He said, if you keep these commandments, you're going to run the whole world. You're going to be on the top, and everybody is going to be your slave and work for you, and you're my special people if you keep these commandments. What did we do?
We don't keep it.
We didn't
No,
keep it.
no.
So since you didn't keep it, now I got to punish you. I'm going to send your enemies
Yeah.
after you. They're going to be able to take you down, and you're going to be their slave. I'm going to put your enemy on the top, and he's going to rule the world, and you're going to be his slave. That proves that you're an Israelite. We are slaves, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, now, here's what's happening now. Now, when you punish your children, you're like this, you get in your room, right? And then after a while, then you're like, okay, you can come out now.
You know what? I want to tell you a little story about my daughter. I just discovered like 2 or 3 weeks ago. What did she tell me? I don't sleep that night. You hear me what I say?
You don't sleep at night yet.
Huh?
What happened?
Something she tell me touched my heart, pretty hard.
What she said?
That she's scared about me.
Yeah, yeah. You probably had to whoop her ass a couple of times coming up. That's what
But you think it?
you're supposed to do. That's in the Bible. You're
No.
supposed to-
But your own daughter to scare
Scared of you?
you.
She's
You think that's good feeling? It's not.
Well, but she's supposed to have fear of you a certain amount so that when you tell her to do something, that she's going to
No, but she built that fear since what year? 21. You think that fear is? Man, I feel sad when she tell me that. I tell him, hey, I hug her and say, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that more. When I come into you, I go humble.
Right. But listen, okay, I understand that. But the reason why we have problems raising our children today is because we're still in captivity. We're still slaves. If
Or
you-
mine is safe. Or mine is no.
Right,
Something
because of the people that are running this thing, the people in the courthouse and all of that. It used to be you and I, right? When we were kids, your dad could whoop your butt
Yeah.
and send you to your room. Now, today,
Yeah,
after
police.
19, you're like, your child be like this. He's
Yeah.
hitting me, and you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
So that's how backwards things are today.
Yeah.
You understand? Because we're not where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be on the top keeping these laws, and we're supposed to keep all the other nations doing these laws, and then the world is going to be a great place. And you know what that's called? That's going to happen.
Peace.
Okay, so what's happening right now? Our punishment is over. You could come out of your room now. Here's your identity back. Guess what? You're one of God's chosen people. You're not a San Salvador. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Asher.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what God is doing now. He's forgiving us. He's giving us our identity back. You're an Israelite. That's why you're like this. Keep talking. I like what you're saying because it's resonating. The Spirit is dealing with you
Yeah.
and showing you that what this is saying is true. Okay? So,
Because you have something in the truth right here in your
Right,
hand.
right.
That's
Okay,
why I
now-
believe you. The
now-
Bible.
I'm going to ask you a question. Who is this?
Everything has to be concerned to the Bible.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
Caesar what?
Borgia. Who's that?
don't
Caesar
know.
Borgia.
No.
Well, let's find out. Let's find out who Caesar Borgia is. Okay? Now go to
Oh.
images. So every image that comes up is Caesar Borgia.
Oh.
You see somebody in there you know?
The commander.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Jesus Christ.
No, that's Caesar Borgia.
Yeah, but but look like a Jesus Christ.
But wait, because that's what you were taught.
Yeah.
That's Caesar. All of these pictures, every one of them is Caesar Borgia.
It look like
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Now, right,
Because the hair.
no, it doesn't look like Jesus Christ. Wait,
Sorry.
stop.
Yeah.
You were taught a lie.
Yeah.
When you see this, that's Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Jesus Christ look like me?
No.
Yes. Who's this?
Caesar Borgia.
That's not Jesus,
No.
but you were made
They imagine to
you
believe
were
it.
made to believe
And
that,
that magic.
and you could never believe. Guess what? You look like me.
I'm not gonna believe that one.
Well, let's read it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Because they
Revelation. What does
Okay.
Revelation mean? We're gonna reveal it.
Reveal it, yeah.
Out of Revelation.
Find out.
Okay.
We're gonna find out.
Now you right. We're finna find out what the book said. See, because guess what? We're the Jews. Was Jesus Christ a Jew?
No.
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ was Jews. Yeah.
He was a Jew. Well, what color are the Jews?
Yeah. All color.
Wait, they're brown?
Yeah.
They're dark brown.
The Jews was white. They get white. I don't know.
Those are not the Jews. They're claiming they stole our identity. While we were in the timeout, got sent to our room after we got a spanking, and God said, "I'm gonna take your identity. You're not even gonna know you're a Jew. You're gonna think you're a San Salvadorian."
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
My mother died.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, see, I don't know if I want to tell you this, but if you said this in front of my brother, old brother,
Yeah.
he's gonna say it's not true. When my mother died, I feel like a freedom. I don't know why. I feel a release. And I'm sorry to say that because I feeling like how you say when you have somebody that manipulate you
Yeah.
all your life?
Yeah.
You think that feeling is good?
And the reason why is because we're Israelites, and God is punishing us.
Why you?
Today.
My important question is why, when somebody die, family die, you see a lot of things when they die. Why, when they're alive, you don't see it? Why you not stop it? Why you not stop it? What supposed to be stopped? Why you let them keep it out? Why?
My mom passed like 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
so it's all new to me, and I understand what you're saying. I knew what I'm doing right now. I've been doing for like 15 years. So before she passed, I already knew these things, right?
But it's different. Maybe you. I don't know.
Let me get a
I feeling like
Let me show you.
the
something.
truth coming when she died. That's what That's
Right.
that can be.
Well, because was she religious? She's in the book. She made you study the Bible and all. Did she
She have
study
a
the
Bible.
Yeah.
She do.
Okay, and she took you to church
Yes.
where you learned that Jesus was a white man, right? See, that's control. First of all, those are lies. Okay, Jesus is not God. That's a lie.
But who have the answer to me? They say, why I look at all that? Why when she alive, I don't see that? Why people have to die till you see something wrong they do in your life?
Well, you have
Why?
you have to understand. See, the truth, the truth is in here. Okay, where do you find God? If you wanted to find God, where would you go?
Yeah,
To the
right.
Bible. If you wanted to find Jesus, where can you go to any other book and find Jesus?
No,
It's
not
right
the
here.
Bible, yeah.
Okay, the truth. Guess where the truth is? It's in the Bible.
The only people die already.
Okay, and here's what I'm saying. If you knew the truth as a young kid, oh, I'm an Israelite, and the book is about us, and we're God's children. If you knew all of that stuff coming up,
I'm gonna fight with my mother.
well, your mom, if she knew and she was doing what you're supposed to, at the age of 12, you're a grown man. She can't tell you what to do anymore, and she's in her place under a man. You understand?
Yeah.
Everything would have been different. Okay? And what that is, that's going to happen. You know what they call that? They call it the kingdom of heaven. When the Israelites are ruling, we're running. See the white man right now? They're running shit.
Yeah.
See the white man over here?
Yeah.
He got money, he got a car, he got a summer home, he got a boat. They're the kings of the earth, and we're the slaves right there. In the kingdom of heaven, all of it is going to be upside down. We're going to own everything. They're going to be our slaves, and they call it the kingdom of heaven. The one they call Jesus, who looks like me. Let's get there. Revelation. The revelation of Jesus Christ. We're about to show you what he looked like. Okay? We jump down here. It says this. What is it? 6? It says, what thou seest. It says, bear with me. Churches. Here's to,
I think I have the answer why when she died I feel like I am freedom. Because I love my mother, I respect it, and I'm trying to do the best to not like go against her. That's the why.
how old are you, sir?
61.
Okay. Well, you're a couple years older than me.
Yeah.
I'm 15 now. So listen, it's not too late. See, we're at the end of the world right now. Do you see the wars coming? You see how bad it's getting?
Yeah,
You know why?
everything is in the Bible.
Because Jesus, his name is this. His name ain't Jesus. His name is this. Yahushua. What is God's name? You know what God's name is? It's not God. He has a name. What's your name?
Manuel.
Manuel? Okay. So if I said, Sergio, you were walking by and said, Serge,
I don't
Serge,
know.
you're like this.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. No, I don't go.
Okay.
Keep it going.
So, Yahushua, the one they call Jesus, his name is Yahushua. If Yahushua was walking by and you said, Jesus, he'd be like this. You say, Yahushua, huh?
Yeah. Gonna go.
Okay, because he has a name. It's not Jesus. His name is,
Emmanuel.
he's got a Hebrew name.
Emmanuel. No.
Emmanuel is a title. Okay? God be with God with us.
What else?
Okay, Jesus is a God. God means power. But the Most High, there's only one God, one Most High. It's not Jesus. Jesus is the Son.
Jehovah.
What?
Jehovah. Jehovah.
Where'd you get that? That's it. That's it. How'd you get that?
I go to church a lot.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Where'd you get that?
I used to live next to the church when I was
Wait,
little.
wait. Say it again.
Jehovah.
Not Jah.
Jehovah.
Where'd you get that? That's his name.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Manuel,
Yeah.
where did you get Yahweh? Say Yahweh.
Jehovah.
That's his name. His son's name is Yahushua. Yahweh means he that is. He that be. Not I am, but he that is. Okay? And his son's name is Yahushua, which means he is the Savior. Okay? But see, you got the Most High. You came here talking about Jesus is God and he's not.
You know what? You know what? I don't know if you listen. I don't know if you believe me my word or you believe whatever I say. But you know, I don't have a discipline to go to church because.
No, the church. This truth is not in the church.
But let me finish
truth-
let me finish my sentence.
will.
The reason I don't go to church, I don't follow the church. I don't follow nothing of that because you can be two persons at the same time. The church is like to be two persons at the same time. You only go Sunday. Sunday when you go pray to God, but the rest of the day you are in the world.
Okay. and
Nobody is perfect. Follow.
That's true. Listen.
They only pray Jesus one day.
Look. If
And Jesus said you have to be the 7th day. You have to be You don't have to be two persons. You have to be one person.
You're still here talking to me, and the reason why is because the truth.
I want to
feels-
learn something.
The truth feels good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If the truth was in that church, you'd be at the church
Yeah.
all the time. So
Yeah.
they're not teaching you the truth.
No.
Here's the truth.
I'm not feeling like I'm in my house. I'm not, when I go to church, I'm not feeling like people love me. I don't have that feeling. I don't know why.
Well, what is love in the
Love,
Bible?
love is people care about you. People, when people see you, you see in their eyes, they give you a hug, or they say, "Hey, I miss you, not coming last Sunday,"
Right.
or something like that. They have to send something to, I said, something to feel that feeling to keep it going. You know,
Right,
like
right.
push you.
Right.
But they don't do that no more. Used to back in the year, yes, but right now church is different. They only, I don't know. I don't want to criticize the church because everybody have their own beliefs. You know?
2 John 1:6. Let's see. 2 John 1.
I need to buy my Bible. I give you my Bible next year.
Let me show you what love is.
Yeah.
Can you read 6?
And this, and 6, huh?
Yep.
And this is love.
Stop.
And
Here's
this
what
is
love
love.
is
Okay.
according to the Bible. Read.
That we walk after His commandments.
You got to keep the commandments. That's what love is. You know why? Because
Yeah.
if you keep the commandments, only have one God, love thy neighbor, honor your parents. If we keep these laws, then if somebody is keeping the commandments, then you can love them because they're doing what is right. If somebody ain't keeping the commandments, this person is fucked up. You can't fuck with this person.
No, no, no.
You understand?
Yeah.
So love is, you see that?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, right. Love is keeping the commandments.
Keep the
So when you love yourself, do I love myself? Am I keeping the commandments? I love myself.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay. Somebody else. Here's how you judge somebody. Are you keeping the commandments? Let me show you something. Here's what love is. Can you do these things? Then I can
Talk to you.
I can love you.
Yeah.
That's love. So if all Israelites were keeping these laws, we wouldn't be killing each other. I wouldn't be black and you're brown. How am I black and you're brown? Nobody's black. Okay, so they got us. Why? Because we didn't keep it. Why are we at the bottom? Why do we pick the grapes? Why do we pick the peaches and the fruit and the cotton? And why are we the slaves to the so-called white? Because we didn't keep the commandments.
Oh, I see. Because we punish it. Punish.
We're getting punished, right? And now our punishment is over, and now we get our name back.
Well,
Oh, I'm an Israelite.
Because you open your eyes. Now you see the truth. Because you
But-
read the Bible.
Well, at first we didn't understand it, but now God said, okay, here's the Spirit back.
Revelation.
Now I'm going to show you these mysteries. I'm going to show you how to break it down. Now back to what Jesus looked like.
Okay.
Okay,
Revelation.
right here. All right. It says, this is Revelation 1 and 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. Who's this? There's that red. So this is Jesus speaking. I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last.
Okay.
What thou seest, write in a book. He's talking to John. John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos. John is in prison, breaking up salt or whatever they had him. Slavery with chains on him, right? And John gets a vision, and who's speaking to him? I am the Alpha and Omega. He's talking to John. He said, what thou seest, whatever you see, write in a book. Here's the book.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, all right, now I'm going to jump down to 12. And this is John talking again because we're in black. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. So John was like this. He was breaking rock, and somebody was behind him and said, I am Alpha and Omega. And
Yeah.
John goes like this.
And look at.
And I turned to see, right? And now he's going to tell you what he's seen. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. The Son of Man is Jesus. Clothed with a garment down to the foot. He had on a garment like this, right? Went all the way down. And girt about the head on a golden belt, right? Now it goes in, it's going to describe what he looked like. His head and his hairs, meaning the hair on his head and the hair on his face, were white like wool. That describes the texture of his hair.
White.
The next, no, texture means,
Yeah, like the hair, like a mine. See, it's white.
right, no, yours is kind of straight. I'm going to show you white. White like wool, like sheep's wool, okay, as white as snow. There's the color.
White.
Okay.
No, okay.
Texture and color. My hair is white,
Yeah.
but it's woolly. One they call African black woolly hair. Okay? So he had an afro, right? He had a little afro,
Okay.
and it was fully gray. When you get old, he was only 33, right? And he had a white woolly afro.
Okay.
Okay? Right? And then jump down here. And his feet, because he had on a garment like
Yeah.
this, and John was looking, you could see his feet.
Because he was like
He was
looking up,
prostrated.
looking out,
Right. He was like,
looking up.
and he goes, and his feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass?
Yeah, brown.
It's like about like this.
Yeah,
brown.
brown.
Okay, let's see how brown. Fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. Dark brown. He was dark brown, and he had an afro.
That means the brown is shiny.
It was shiny,
Yeah.
but it was dark brown.
Yeah.
Not Caesar Borgia.
No.
That's a lie. We were made to believe that lie. So when you say Jesus, you think of Caesar immediately. Right? So here's what I'm saying. What was his nationality? He was an Israelite. Well, he looked like me. You understand? And all the Israelites, they had dark brown skin. Look at you. You're as brown as I am.
Yeah.
Okay? You're an Israelite.
Well, I think when he say read the last again. I want to tell you why he said that. Read it.
Okay. And then I'm going to get another.
When they
description.
see about the shoes, about the feet.
Okay.
Read
all right,
again.
All right.
Because I like it
And-
to repeat twice.
and his
I want to have
feet.
it.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. Right.
That mean,
Tell me what that means.
at that time, I mean, maybe too much sun. That's why he see brown, because he was in the sun when he see it.
Okay, let's
Like
get
shiny.
it. Let's get it again.
Hmm.
Okay. Now we're gonna
That's,
go to
that's important.
Daniel's vision of a messenger. Okay.
Daniel.
This is Daniel. This is the same thing, but now it's Daniel. It's not
Daniel, different guy.
right, different guy,
Uh-huh.
same vision.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, "Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold. He had on a golden belt with his garment on.
Yeah.
It says, his body also was like the beryl, it means his garment was green like this one. And it says, and his face as the appearance of lightning. He was shining.
Shiny.
And his eyes were like lamps of fire. His eyes were red.
Yeah.
And his arms and his feet, this time his arms and
It's two
feet,
things now.
like in color,
Light. Color.
like in color to fine brass. Oh, to polished brass. Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Well, again, two times.
Yeah.
See, the Bible no lie. The Bible is true.
Right? And,
Yeah.
and we can see I do this all day.
Yeah.
So I already got you.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I already got you.
Hey.
Watch. Now let's do this. Let's do this. Watch. Polished.
You have a lot of wisdom, my friend.
Well,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to share that with you because you're supposed to be doing this out. You're supposed to have on one of these and be right here. And when Spanish guy comes, no habla, you break him down and say,
Hey,
"What
but-
Jesus Cristo is negro, no blanco." You're supposed to come out and say that and break him down so that they understand. Polished brass. Watch. Polished brass. Right. Click. Images. These are the colors of polished brass. Hold on. Hold on. What the hell is this? See the browns? Let's get some different. was the other one? Oh, burnished brass, but burned in a furnace,
Burn in the furnace.
right? So if I type
It's
in
more dark.
burnished,
Burn is more dark.
it's dark.
Mhm.
It's dark flame.
Because you burn it.
Okay. So
We
Jesus
we
Cristo.
sometimes we are burning because the sun.
Well, we
yeah.
get darker in the sun.
Darker in the sun,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
What the white man, he turns red. What?
Turn red.
Okay. Why? Wait. Okay, now, right? He turned red, right?
Let me
Because
give
he's
you-
already.
Let me give you a business card and to you. This is my daughter's. This is 323 is my. This is my name. Of my wife. This is Anna. This is Anna.
Yep.
This is Diana.
All right.
I like you to
Okay, right.
call in and say, hey.
What? You introduced me to your daughter?
Huh?
You introduced me to your daughter?
Yeah.
What?
Talk about Jesus.
She needs a. Oh, okay. Well, but see, you're supposed to
Do
be
that.
able to say, you know what? Guess what? I found out. We're the 12 tribes. We're
Yeah.
Israelites, right?
Yeah.
I got this.
And we have
I
a
got
proof.
this.
Yeah.
Here's what they don't want you to know, okay?
But it's good to you because you are. I give you that how you say that command, that how you say when you do a homework to call maybe the 323 my daughter because she's an angel for me. She's the older.
I got you.
Yeah.
She in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Long Beach.
Oh, Long Beach. Okay, that's LA. Okay, here's what they don't want you to know. Are all men created equal?
Yeah, equal. We are equal.
Okay.
100%.
Well, let's find out what the Bible says.
Okay.
You ready? You already know you're wrong, right? This is how God feels about the Israelites. Read 7 or read 6. Read 6 right here.
They told me I'm wrong.
I want you to read it.
6. For that I don't like it, the John
Thou,
version. You know
for
what?
You, thou, you.
That's I don't like it because this is for thou are holy people into the Lord. They are God, the Lord, the God had chosen them to be a special people into Himself. About all people are upon the face of the earth.
Stop. Above, equal to? Wait, this is talking about the Israelites. God hath chosen you Israelites to be a special people. We're God's chosen. He hath chosen. Who are God's chosen people? The Israelites, right? He chose us to be special above all people that are on the face of the earth. So we're made, here's what that's saying. We're better than everybody else, according to God.
Yeah.
Because when he created us better than everybody else. And they don't want you to know that. You understand? All men are not created equal. You understand? There are 3 types of people. Okay, you got the sons of God, that's us. The sons of man, and then you have the sons of the wicked. Now, the guy, right? The guy with the horns on his head, the pitchfork, and the tail, right? What color is he?
I know like this is Apocalypse, Revelation.
Listen to what I'm saying.
But I
You-
don't like to read Revelation too much
Listen,
because I'm too deep.
and this is not the Bible right here, but listen, I'm showing you.
Okay,
I'm gonna show you
example.
something. The guy with the horns on his head, the pitchfork, and the tail. What color is he?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
You see, come on. But you weren't taught that. You were taught that that's true, but what color is he? He's red, right? The guy with the horns on his head, the pitchfork and the tail. The devil.
Oh,
What color is the devil?
black.
Stop it. Nobody's that color. The devil. if we type in the devil, see you playing right now. You funny guy right here. You being funny. What color is the devil?
Red.
Okay.
Yeah, red.
Okay, he's red, right?
Yeah, yes.
Now, am I black?
No.
I'm brown.
Yeah.
Okay, right here, right?
Yeah.
My skin is translucent,
Yeah.
meaning you can see through it,
Yeah.
right? And what do you see when you see through my skin? See my blood, right?
Blood, yeah.
Okay, the man that calls himself the white man, his whole body is
Red.
see-through.
Yeah.
So what do you see? You see his blood. You make him real mad, what does he turn into?
Red.
The devil.
Yeah.
Okay,
True.
wait,
Yeah.
wait. Okay, now, can you find the devil in the Bible?
Yes, in Apocalypse, right here, Revelation.
Right?
And
Okay.
Revelation?
Now, who is that talking
You
about?
can find it right here.
Right? Right?
I Yes.
And you said, I said, what color is that? You said white. You were right.
No, but you can find it the devil revelation.
Yeah.
You can find it in other books.
Okay.
No, you can find it nowhere here.
Okay. All right. Let me show you where.
Show me where you can find it
I'ma show you.
after this one.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you who it is.
The devil on a revelation.
Hold on.
Because revelation tell you who he is.
No,
Who he is.
no, because he.
Revelation is too deep. That's I don't like to read revelation, but revelation you have to be special. You have to be have a wisdom to understand.
Here's what I'm saying. Okay.
Revelation
What
is
we were
deep.
taught in that church is none of it is the truth. That's the white man. Spaniards came over and
Yeah.
said, here's what your book says.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? Okay, now let's find the red guy. Watch this.
You find a different book? A Geminis.
Okay.
You find a Geminis.
have you ever-
Geminis.
have you ever heard God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and
Oh,
Jacob?
because Genesis.
Genesis. Right. Wait, we gotta find the devil, right?
Genesis.
What,
Yeah,
what
and
color
Genesis.
what color is the guy with the horns on his head?
Red.
Okay. All
You're
right.
gonna
We
find
agree.
Genesis.
We agree
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Now,
agree.
Have you ever heard this? God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Have
Yes,
you ever heard
yes,
that?
yes.
Okay. Jacob had a brother, right?
Yeah.
What's his name? Esau.
He killed it, no?
No, that's Cain and Abel, but
Cain
it's
and-
the same story.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same story. Do you know about Jacob and Esau? You got Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Jacob's name was changed to Israel.
Yeah.
Okay?
See?
And that's our forefather.
Yeah.
But Jacob had a twin brother. Okay. Now I'm gonna get past all. What is it?
I forget in that time in Genesis the devil was the snake.
Right. Right. And he still is. And he still is. Okay.
I forget, yeah.
And he still is.
Genesis.
Okay. Read this.
Man, today is church time. I mean, but
This
I
is
learned
the
a
real.
lot.
This is the real church. Okay. This is about Jacob and Esau. Start right here at
Jacob
24. Start at 24.
And when her days to deliver were fulfilled, behold,
This
there,
is Rebecca. She's about to have babies. Right?
there were twins,
She got twins.
and they're goon.
Right?
Yeah, we have twins and a goon.
Read on.
And the first coming out red.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my.
The first
There's
coming
the,
out red.
there's the devil.
Yeah.
There's the devil. Right there.
The first coming red.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh man.
Wait a
You
minute.
know the Bible. Wait, since when? You know better.
Hey, I didn't say it.
You know the Bible.
We got burnished brass, we got polished brass,
Yeah.
and we got red. Okay.
Okay, I go and I love it like
Harry Garment.
Harry Carmen,
Mhm.
and they call it his name
Esau.
Esau.
That's our twin brother, the so-called white man.
Esau.
The so-called white man is actually red. And
And-
that's the devil that
yeah.
the Bible speaks of.
And after that, coming his brother out, and his hand
Took-
took hold in Aswa and killed. His name was called Jacob.
Okay.
And Isaac was 40 years old
80 years old.
when she bare.
Okay, now what does it mean that Jacob held on to Esau's heel? What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What does it mean that when they were born, Jacob was holding on to Esau's heel? What does that mean?
You hold it by hand?
What does it mean? I'm sure.
That means he hold it. Hold it?
Well, Esau came out first, so he was supposed to get everything. He was supposed to get the kingdom of heaven. He was supposed to get everything because he's the firstborn.
The red one.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Jacob got everything because Esau was hungry. He wanted to eat, and he traded his birthright. And there's a whole thing that goes on with that.
happened, yeah.
But what does it mean that Jacob was holding on to Esau's foot? What does that mean? Sure.
Meaning that he have more power or something?
Well, who owns these buildings?
God.
No. Well, God owns everything. But do us brown people? No, we're in the jail.
No.
Okay, but who's running this thing?
The white one.
Okay. All right. Now, here's what it means. Okay. It means that they're running the whole earth right now. not just America. They run everything. Why? Because God said you get this much time to rule the earth. Now we're at the end,
Almost.
right? He's losing his power. And what comes next is called the kingdom of heaven, where we're going to run shit and he's going to be our slave. We're going to whoop what they did to us.
Generation crossing
It has to happen to them. For everything to balance out,
Yeah, sure.
whatever they did to us has to happen to them.
I
They
believe in
killed
that
our,
because
they killed our forefathers.
remember
All
they
of it.
say if you kill by the Bible said to say if you kill by the bullet you're gonna
That's
die.
exactly it. Those who live by the sword die by it. That's it.
My
See,
wife brother.
That's your wife right there?
Yeah, my wife brother was murdered a lot of people,
Mhm.
and he got murdered too.
Right. That's right. That's right. Okay,
I
right
lived
here.
there a long time.
Okay. I'm gonna read
So I
this.
follow the command. He no follow the commando.
I'm gonna read it to you. Okay.
But you think it? I'm sorry before you read it.
Yeah.
You think when he was, but I believe it what happened. When he was, for example, you want to kill me, but before you kill me, you torture me. Yeah, if I believe in God, you think I'm gonna say, God, forgive me for all I do, God. You think God gonna forgive me and go to Him? No matter if I'm killing a lot of people in my life.
Well, you got to do that now. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
but I believe that guy, his brother,
Right.
when he was tortured in my country,
Right.
I think he repent himself and he's heaven.
Yeah.
You think I have a right to say that, or you think that my belief is credit?
Well, let me show you this. Okay.
But I want to know your opinion. You think it?
Well, I don't have an opinion. I have this. So let me show you what.
But remember when the tree was in the cross?
Yeah.
The
yeah,
God said one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Today you'll be in the heaven.
Okay. Now, what did that mean?
If that guy been killed, you don't know what he's been doing in life.
You're right. You're right about that. What is this? 6.
You have to give it the. People can be bad, but maybe they doing without know. They can kill people without know they doing wrong.
Well,
God shows you two ways, the good way and the bad way. You chose what you get.
your spirit knows right from wrong. It's just whether you care or not.
Yeah.
Let me get this.
But I believe that people can repent of the
Oh,
old
yeah.
sin they've been doing in the
Well,
last minute.
Who can
In the last minute.
repent from what?
Whatever bad they do in life.
Sin?
Yeah.
Repent from sin,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
What is sin?
No follow the command.
That's right out of the Bible. That's right out of the Bible. Okay, now, I was gonna pull it out like I did love, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
what is sin? Okay, sin is transgressing the law, not keeping the laws. Okay, so now, who were the laws given to?
God,
Nope. He gave the laws. Who did he give them to?
Adán y Eva.
Where did the laws? What? Moses.
Oh, Moses.
Moses goes up, right? And Moses says, "Okay, here
Yeah,
you go,"
he finally
right?
found command,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
Moses goes down. Who does he give them to?
To the people,
What people?
his people.
Who's?
Who's
Who was out there in the desert? Everybody? Were all nations out there?
No.
Who?
the Israelites?
Ah,
Yeah.
we were. So we're the ones that can sin.
Yeah.
If sin is transgression of the law, who was given the law?
Right.
We were.
Yeah.
God's chosen.
Yeah.
See how everything works?
Yeah.
If I open up the Bible,
Yeah.
it says this.
Because we try and find the truth coming by itself. The truth make you free, you know?
Here's okay. You're an Israelite. You understand that now?
Yeah.
Now read the Bible. Read this. From 1. Read 1.
Guess what?
Just 1.
Malachi.
Read that.
The burden of the word of the Lord is Israel by
To
Malachi.
who?
Israel.
That's talk. Now you know you're an Israelite. You know that that's talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now read the next one.
The Lord loveth for Israel. I have
Wait,
loved
stop.
you.
I have loved you. Who's God talking to?
Israel.
Oh, okay. Okay. I loved you. Read on.
Say the Lord.
Said the Lord.
Yeah. Say, whatever us call love us.
We're in Hasdal love. We're hard-headed, stiff-necked. We don't believe that God loves us. Okay, now wait.
Yeah.
Does God love everybody?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
does. Read
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Read the next one.
And hate
Wait.
Israel.
Wait, go back. Go back. Is that Jacob hath Where's that? Jacob have I loved.
Well, yeah.
This is God speaking.
Yeah.
Read. Jacob. Where is it Jacob?
No,
Jacob?
no. I was no. Let me start again. I was not Esau. Remember who was? Esau was the red guy. The red
Was the
boy.
red guy. Wait, hold on. Read this. Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord? He said, ain't your brother Esau? God is talking to Malachi. He said, I have loved you. He's talking to Israel. He said, but you say you're confused. You don't understand what love is. And then God says, was not Esau Jacob's brother? And then what does he say after that?
Say the Lord
Yeah.
yet love
Yet I
Jacob.
love Jacob, and
I hate Esau.
God don't love everybody. He hates the devil, the red guy, because God, here's God. Here's who God is. God made good and evil.
Yeah.
God made that. So God is about perfect balance. You can't have good without bad. You have to
You
have
have to
both.
choose one.
You have to have both.
You have to choose one.
No, God made good and evil. When anybody dies, God did that. He put that ass to death.
Yeah.
Okay, so God made good and evil.
Yes, yes.
God is the one putting people to somebody in a car accident. God did that. Okay,
Okay.
as a form of punishment
Yeah.
for whatever
The sin,
wickedness
the
you
sin.
did. Okay, so God loves some people. Who does God love? He just told you. I love Jacob, Israel. I love the Israelites are my people. I love them. I don't give a shit about these people over here. I created them,
Yeah.
but I don't have to love them.
Yeah.
I don't. He's saying it.
It's true.
And I can pull that out of the New Testament
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So when we understand, oh, he loves us, we're special. We're above everybody else. How come I didn't do it? Because you're in the bed, you're in the timeout corner. You're the timeout. Okay, now wake up. I'm an Israelite. God loves us. We're special. We're going to rule the kingdom of heaven, and everybody else is going to be our. This sounds great. That's what's going on. All right,
Yeah,
here's
you're
what
a good teacher.
here's what this
you
means.
You give me the answer right away.
Here's what this means, okay?
Oh, you want to read that?
Right. Okay? This is Second Ezra. This is part of the Bible that they took out.
Yeah.
They didn't want it in there.
Yeah.
Second Ezra. Okay? 6 and 6. Then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone. This is God speaking. And through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. So God is talking about the world that we live in right now. Right now. The white man is running this shit.
Okay.
Okay? Now, the world is going to come to an end. What world? The world that we're living in right now. Not the earth is going to explode. The rulership and the way things are,
They're gonna die.
this kingdom is going to come to an end. How?
The people are gonna come to them. Not the world. You confuse me.
Right. Not the entire world.
The people who used to rule it.
The rulership.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Meaning,
I believe in that.
okay, now, and then a new rulership is going to come in. When the one called Jesus comes back, he's going to come back and destroy this kingdom.
But when they say kingdoms to the people, not the world.
Not the world.
Yeah.
Okay. They call it the world. Okay. But it's talking about the kingdom and rulership.
Yeah.
And then he's going to set up his kingdom, which is called the kingdom of heaven, which Jesus is going to be ruling, right? You know, the guy that with dark brown skin and an afro and looks like us, and that's he's going to set us on the top, the way things are supposed to be. And the devils, these red devils, they're going to be our slaves in the kingdom. And that's only right, okay? It's called balance. You got to have good, you got to have bad. He's at the top right now. We're the slaves. In the kingdom, when everything's turned upside down, we're going to run everything. Somebody's got to be the slave.
Yeah. Somebody has to do
Somebody
the
got to
job.
do the work, right? We're doing the work now.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for
Okay.
teaching me a little bit.
One more.
Let me go.
I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, and then this is Ezra talking to God, basically. What? Then answered I and said, this is Ezra, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? When's going to be the end of this world and the beginning of what is the kingdom of heaven? And here's God's answer. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. I'm going to tell you what it means. For Esau is the end of the world. That means this world as we know it is about to be destroyed. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, meaning we're going to rule in the kingdom of heaven. That's what it meant. When they were born, Esau came out red, but Jacob was holding on to his heel, meaning Esau is going to have his world, and when that's over, then it's our turn to rule. Okay, and that's how you precept upon precept. This is how you prove everything from the Bible.
Yep, you proved me today.
All right, you're an Israelite.
Yeah, I am Israelite.
You know what? You might be.
believe.
You're either Zebulon or Asher. Okay.
I don't want to be Asher.
Why?
Huh?
You don't want to be Asher? Let me see. I know you're done. What is it? Genesis 49.
What is the guy called Asher? Jacob and what?
Esau.
Esau.
Not Esau. You're not Esau. You're not. Asher is one of the tribes.
Okay.
Genesis.
I confused when it say because it's
Right, no.
sound like the same name.
Esau? No. Nobody wants to be Esau.
No.
Esau don't want to be Esau right now because he could get that ass whipped.
No.
Genesis 49, right here. So these are the sons. 49.
But how to reveal myself who really I am?
Well,
God gonna tell me one day, huh?
let me see.
Maybe you reveal me.
Zebulon is San Salvador. Is that by the water? No.
Can say yes. Yes, it's Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean.
It says, Zebulon shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zion. Okay. There's Issachar. These are the Mexicans. Strong ass couching between two burdens. There's Judah. So these are the 12 tribes. Dan, Gad, Naphtali. You might be Naphtali.
Nothing.
Right. You got Naphtali, you got Joseph, Gad, a Native American. There's out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. But Genesis 49 is talking about Jacob's sons, the 12 tribes of Israel. So you're one of those.
Yeah.
You're one of those.
Okay,
So
thank you for.
just understand
Thank
that.
you for everything.
Oh,
God
you
bless
got
you.
it. All right,
Yeah.
Manuel.
We find the truth.
Yeah, well,
the truth is right here.
yes, it is.
Not
But-
this one.
No, that's the same thing. This goes inside. The
Wait,
devil
what?
took it out.
Oh.
He took it out so you wouldn't know. See, because it tells
Because
you.
it's coming together like a.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
this is how the people that were here first, how they got here is inside here. And they had to pull it out and say, oh. And so when the Spaniards came over here, they knew who was already over here because they looked in here and said, oh, this is how they got over there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, we're going to go get them.
Yeah.
Right? And
Because-
put them in slavery.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank
So
you.
it's
God bless you.
All right.
God bless you.
Good job, man.
Pray
you did,
for me.
You did. Hey, you did real good.
Thank you.
So go to YouTube and type in San Salvador are Israelites.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yep.
YouTube.
Yep.
San Salvador are
Yep.
Israelites.
We are.
Or
I know that.
Hispanics. Are you Hispanic?
Yeah. You know why I say I'm alive? Because I'm proud to be alive because the chosen. The chosen what?
Chosen people?
No, the chosen.
Chosen line?
Land.
Chosen land.
Remember when Moisés trying to get the people to
The promised land.
the promised land?
Yeah.
Why they not go there? Because they failed.
Because they failed.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't time yet. It's going to be time when we're in our rulership. It's going to be time.
And
Watch.
another thing, why Trump trying to use Jerusalem to be a Trump never in the times used to have an embassy in Jerusalem.
They stole that land from us. That's our land. And we're going to get it back after. See, the war is going to change it. Here's what's going to happen, okay? You got to understand this. Did you ever sing a song in church called Swing Low, Sweet? No?
No.
Sweet Chariot. Okay? What are the spaceships?
Hmm.
What are the spaceships? They're spaceships, right? Guess who's in the spaceships? Now I'm gonna sound crazy, right? Okay.
No, but you're believing and I
Well, no,
respect
it says it in the Bible.
Uh-huh.
Okay. When Jesus left after he was resurrected, how did he leave?
To heaven.
How?
Fly.
How? In the
Fly,
cloud?
fly,
In the cloud?
yeah,
In the clouds?
Yes.
Okay, and when he comes back, he's coming in the clouds, right?
Yes, yes.
What does that mean?
Something out there.
Hold on. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Okay?
The last revelation.
Okay, the last, right, yeah, I gotta go.
I want to
My
join.
wife gave me the sign, get your ass. I'm kidding.
You know,
I'm kidding.
sweet ladies,
Some.
sweet men. You know.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hey, you did so good.
Yeah.
Okay, Psalm 104.
I'm trying to learn, that's all. The Bible. Teach me something is true. That's all I know.
These are some attributes of God.
Okay.
Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord, my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. Who covers thyself with light as a garment. Who stretches out the heavens like a curtain. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters. Who maketh the clouds his chariot. That's what they call here a UFO, a spaceship. God, Jesus, is in that chariot. God is in it. The angels, these are the angels' wings. So,
Hey,
this is-
remember they say we have a one when something happens. We have a one angel on our life to protect you.
yeah, guardian angel.
Guardian angel.
Yeah. So
Everybody
the
have
angels,
one?
the angels are out here right now
Yeah.
watching us do this right now. Because when we come out here, angels are protecting us.
Yes, I
in
believe
case
in that.
somebody wants
Yeah.
to come up.
Yeah.
run up on
Harmless.
us. Okay, so this is what's going to happen, all right? The World War is jumping off real bad, and then they're going to shoot their nuclear missiles on America.
Yeah, they're trying to do that.
They're trying to do that right now. This is how close we are.
But we are protected. We have something there. They're going to go back. I know that since I was 10 years old. United States protect the heaven. They put something in heaven. If they send it, that's why I believe it. If they, I recognize now they do that. If they try to bomb the same, this where we are right now, something going to make it not come back.
Okay, but see, here's what God is doing.
They do something.
God wants this place to be destroyed,
Yeah.
okay, because it's so wicked. And what they did to us here, what they did to God's chosen people here, all the way up North, Central, and South America, but especially America, okay? So here's,
Well,
here's
when
what-
you say America, can you explain it? I'm sorry to not let you.
Go ahead.
When you say America, I am America. Central America is America.
Yeah, absolutely. But
No
the
confuse United
okay,
States.
The United States.
We are more American than you. I am more American than you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why?
Why what?
Why am more American than you?
Because you believe you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But let me say this: you're an Israelite, so you ain't no devil. You understand?
Right, baby.
Our homeland is Israel.
Yeah.
What you're saying is, we were already here. You were.
Yeah.
Before I came over here on that boat, it was picking cotton, right? But we're still Israelites.
Right, yeah.
Okay. You guys just got over here first. Okay. Here's
No,
what.
not first. Because Central America, let me maybe get it wrong. Central America is the center of America. We are United States of America.
Right.
That means we are American first because
Okay.
Central.
I got you.
And we are United States of
But we
America.
were all conquered, though. We were
Yeah.
all conquered by the Spaniards.
The Spanish. Yeah.
Okay. What do you know about the rapture?
Yeah, the
What is
rapture.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
Rapture coming.
Okay.
Yeah. It's coming.
And they
soon.
heard. This is Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, "Come up hither." And they ascended up to heaven in a spaceship,
And the clouds.
in a chariot. See that?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And their enemies, the devils, see, big old spaceship come up, we get just like what happened to Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay? That spaceship came, we get caught up, and the white man is like, these niggers, why them? Hey, hey, right? Okay, and then, in the same hour, was there a great earthquake. That's those missiles. That's those missiles, nuclear missiles. This is what it means to be saved. Are you saved? Here's the saved, right here. We get beamed up like Jesus, like Elijah, right? We get beamed up into the cloud, into the chariot, and then the missiles hit, boom. Okay, so here's what you got to do, and then I'm going to let you go. YouTube,
San Salvador.
Latinos, Hispanic, Latino,
Latino.
okay, Latinos, Latino, are, you see, watch,
Alright.
now let me show you how it
I'm
goes.
gonna do it.
Israelite,
Yeah.
Israelites,
I mean,
Okay.
I learned
Watch.
something. I'm chosen for God.
watch,
Listen.
watch, Jewish Latinos.
I'm chose. God chose me.
See, there's, okay, how are Latinos in IUIC? Don't go to IUIC. See, all of this, Puerto Rico, that's Ephraim, Manasseh. Don't go, you wanna go to Great Millstone or GMS? Let's see. Blacks and Latinos. Blacks and Latinos are the Israelites.
Yeah.
But you wanna go to, let's see. GMS, GMS Spanish. GMS. GMS Espanol. See? Let's see. Right here. Okay, you're gonna follow something like this. Okay? You're gonna, you got your phone? Do this right now.
No, but my phone. She got this. I don't like this one because this one has.
You gotta go to GMS Espanol.
Can you send me to me? You got my phone number? My phone
Right
number?
here. No, give it to me.
424. 224 1897. Manuel. Put your name and contact.
Hold on.
I think she's gonna answer. She got it.
Okay. Okay, I stopped it. Let me see. Here. Manuel. Wait, hold on to it.
Manuel Figueroa.
Figueroa. N-U-E-L. F-I-G-U. F-I-G-U. E. Figueroa.
R-O-A. E after E. E-R-O-A. Figueroa. Figueroa. Figueroa.
Big.
You know
Figueroa. Figueroa.
You know what Figueroa is? It's a music. Figueroa. It's a bird.
Right. Okay. Nice.
Figueroa.
Okay. Done. Okay. Now wait. Let me go back.
Figueroa. Esa man de car. The business card give you?
Okay. Right now, see, when you go to this,
Uh-huh.
you gotta follow it. You just gotta keep watching the videos. Just keep watching
will.
and write things. Oh, that means this. Write that
I
down.
write it down, yeah. Don't
Write
forget
down. And then you can come back out here. I'm out here every week, Saturday and Sunday, right at about 10 o'clock, right? And you come out here and you're like, hey, I got this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
your wife
Yeah.
is gonna make you one of these. You just stand out here with me, and you're
Yeah.
gonna get good. You're gonna speak the Spanish. Hey, amigo.
Amigo, come here.
Yes.
Hey, you have to see this because we are chosen people of Israel. Hey, man, you have to be proud where you are.
That's it. Hey, the world is gonna come to. The bombs are gonna come, and we're gonna lift it up in a spaceship.
Okay, yeah. God bless you, bro.
Wait. Oh, okay. Let me make sure I got it.
Yeah. Send me that, and I promise I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna send you. Okay, you know how to subscribe, right?
Yes,
Okay,
I
So I'm gonna send you one video.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I push it, and I'm gonna show out a lot of things. Yeah.
Okay, so
My
let me.
phone.
I'm gonna. I don't want to send you that one.
No, you're gonna scare me.
Let me see.
No, we don't have to be scared because we have our own God.
Shimmer Coffee. This is GMS. Stick with GMS.
GMS.
Okay. Great Millstone. Great.
Saludos y bendiciones a los sinceros llamados y los esperados elegidos de Yahweh Bahasham
Yahweh.
Yahushua.
There you go.
Ok.
Yahweh.
El tema que quiero tocar
My
hoy
only says he said the Alpha and Omega.
en estos tiempos de hoy.
That's Yahweh Shah. That's Yahweh Shah, not Yahweh. You're gonna learn that. You're gonna learn that. That's what brought you over
man,
here.
thank you. God bless you.
Okay, you too.
Encogiendo el mundo entero, escureciendo el mundo entero,
working hard. Working hard. Got to get Manuel. Message. All right, well, there it is. That was great. Oh my God. I had fun too. His woman sitting over there, they just chilling. So that was great. What does warn them from me? Son of Man, that's Amos. Is it Amos 3? Salakia. We'll just end it. We'll just close the camp on a high note. Well, Manuel said I was a good teacher, so I guess that's good enough. His English was really good too, so that made it easier. Where's Amos? Is it Amos 3? Son of Man. Amos 8. How do I not know this? Salakia. Alright, bear with me. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Salakia. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. All right. So with that, I hope I'm, I pray I'm one of those men. All right. And I hope I'm being effective at some level. So with that, we're going to say, Kol Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakal Kadash, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, the elder bishops of GMS, and all the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations, all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, all right? Shabbat Shalom.